Hello, everyone, and welcome to Austin South by Southwest today on March 16th, 1922. Today we have Miss Margaret
Sanger.
Sanger. All right.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Now, Miss Sanger, I know you recently just returned to the States. Tell us what your main focus is now that you're back.
Now that I'm back, I'm still actively traveling and promoting birth control, which was a controversial topic, and it's why I was arrested and kicked out of the country in the first place, but it's still my biggest passion.
And why is national birth control a big interest to you?
I believe all women deserve the right to plan their families accordingly, and they should not have to put an end to sexual relations in fear of becoming pregnant.
Now, what is your main goal in general with this whole movement, being the head of it?
Eventually, I want to open a clinic that can prescribe safe birth control to the general public, and so everyone can have safe access to their needs.
Okay, and you're getting a negative feedback. Is that right? How do you explain that?
I know the country is not open to using birth control at all at this moment in time, but I believe eventually everyone will be accepting of the ability for women to be in control of when they have children, and overall, it'll make it better for the future for mothers when they get to choose, and it'll be better for their time and their children's time.
So why do you believe it's the mother's choice for her to choose?
Is it a man who carries a child in their womb for 9 months? No. So the choice to have a child should be the mother's. It should be a joint couple decision eventually, but being pregnant has no real effect to the father for the first couple of months, so it's obviously a mother's choice.
And how would you plan to present your birth control method to the public?
I love the pamphlet, Family Limitation. I hand it out to any woman I see at any time. It's super informative, and it's a great one. Say that question again.
All right. So the government did not approve of your pamphlet. How has that affected you in the last decade, or how has that changed in the last decade?
In certain states, the pamphlet is still obviously banned. We're currently trying to start a bill that will allow people to use birth control at their own leisure.
All right, so you don't have an issue with going against our government and their ban, their whatever against your pamphlet?
No, the only issue I have is that the government makes women abstain from sexual relations in fear of pregnancy when they should be allowed to do as they please and plan their own families. The government should be the ones who have issues with limiting the citizens' quality of life.
That's a pretty big statement, saying the government is ruining the quality of life.
Yeah, it is, but should women be allowed to have guilt from sexual relations with someone of their choosing whenever she wants? Yeah. So if a man is to have that ideal, so should a woman.
Well, I know you have a following in the States, people pulling for you to make a difference.
Correct. The government may be against us, but the people will have the freedom. The people have the freedom to demand what they want, and that is birth control.
Well, you certainly are very passionate about this issue.
Passionate is an understatement. The issue is my life, my brainchild. The people of the world deserve rights to birth control, and I will do anything in my power to get them.
Well, I'm glad you found something to dedicate your life to that is so close to your heart. On that note, I believe that's all the time we have today. Thank you, Miss Margaret Sanger. And we'll see y'all next time.